Priyamvada, Managing Editor at Niyogi Books India. As part of the Poetry at Midnight initiative, organized by Niyogi Books, I'm going to be reading one of my self-composed poems. Since we're all in lockdown, and I hope we're all following the necessary precautions of staying at home, maintaining social distancing, and hand hygiene, among other things, I thought I'd read a poem about travel, since at this time we can only be armchair travelers. This poem evokes the nostalgia of traveling by train across India, something many of us may have done in our childhood. The poem is titled Rolling Along the Railway Track, a Train Journey in India. Hooting and whooshing, the engine starts pushing, and a passenger train starts to move down the track. Rumbling and turning, the wheels begin rolling under a line of carriages going clickety-clack. It's a train on the move from a station in India to another platform, another Indian town, carrying people and luggage and hopes for tomorrow. It's the 9:30, long distance down. There's a surge on the platform as leave-takers say farewell, like a wave receding from the edge of the shore. With a rush and a swell, the train pushes onwards, carrying its cargo of people and more. The hopes and fears of a trainload of people, a cross-section of India, on the move. From comfy first class to packed second class coaches, from stretch out and relax to I have to shove. Passengers find their berths and corners, squeezing their bags under seats and on racks, and settle down for the length of the journey, easing tired legs and aching backs. Vendors sell tea and snacks to passengers. The aroma of food spreads down the corridor, mingling with laughter and shared conversation as people ask each other what they're traveling for. Oh, you're going to take an exam. A wedding in the family. What wonderful news. Ah, a funeral. Our condolences. The rolling wheels echo the exchange of views. Someone travels to visit a sick relative, a new father to see a child newly born. Families set out on their summer vacation, returning to their ancestral home. Ticketless travelers lurk in the passage, avoiding the ticket collector's vigilant eye. Oblivious of this byplay around them, children run about playing I Spy. The train moves on, now far from the city, past fields with crops on a vast level plain. A herd of cattle walks down to the river. Level crossings appear now and again. Electric poles flash by in a hurry as the train picks up speed and clatters along. The rhythmic sound of the wheels rolling rattle echoes the sound of I'm coming home. The evening grows darker and lights are switched on in the coaches and vestibules shining out on the track. In the surrounding darkness, little windows of brightness move forward to the sound of clickety-clack. As the evening rolls on and dinner is eaten, people settle down to sleep for the night. Lights are switched off or dimmed in the coaches, except for a student's reading light. Finally, there's silence, and the rhythm of breathing keeps time with the rhythm of the rolling wheels, ceaselessly turning and covering the distance across towns and villages, cities and fields. The night rolls by and the dawn is breaking. People awake and look out at the sun through open windows or thick glass panes, making obeisance to the warmth-giving one. There's rushing and brushing of teeth and of hair, there's toing and froing and cues everywhere, and bathing and dressing before facing the day, fortified by breakfast, eaten off a tray. There's gathering tiffin boxes and water bottles from hooks, piling pillows and sheets, checking corners and nooks, opening suitcases and closing half read books, and putting away the chess set. Where are the missing rooks? As the train gets ready to pull into town and lay its cargo of passengers down, the travelers get ready to disembark from this metallic land crossing ark that has carried them safely to their destination, another platform in another Indian town. Carrying people and hopes for tomorrow, here comes the 9:30 long distance down. Thank you.